There's no fixing the hair today, folks. There's no fixing it.
3, 2, 1, bro.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mike. I'm one half of the brothers Murph, and it's time for Metagame Minute, a weekly-ish segment where we talk about something in board games that's been on our minds. And what I want to talk about today is, I have a question for you. It's that, are you a fickle board gamer? What I mean by that is, do your tastes change a lot in the style of game you enjoy, themes you enjoy? If you have a favorite game, are you want to change it from year to year, month to month, or day to day? How fickle of a board gamer are you? Now, I want to put out a disclaimer. As someone who's about to describe themselves as a fickle board gamer, I don't think there's a problem with having eclectic tastes in games, having, you know, whatever your favorite might be different from day to day. I always look at what I feel about board games. I look at them all like snapshots in time. Anytime I make a list, anytime I take a look back at my collection and be like, what here is my favorite? It's all based on the day, and what's going on in the world might change that. How I personally feel, something that's been interesting to me that I want to dive further into, whatever's piquing my curiosity in the moment, might shift that around dramatically. Every time I've done a top 100 games of all time, which is, we've done that 3 times now, I guess, we've ranked all of our top games, I should say. The first time was only 25 games. I've had a different number 1 every time. And that's kind of reflective of my sort of, this is what I was feeling on the day at the time. Next time I do a top 100, it might be completely different. Now, most games that I really enjoy are still going to be nearer to the top, and I definitely have a style of game I like. I like Euro games, you know, that have deck building and worker placement in it. I'm probably going to like those kinds of games. I don't think that's going to change, but I'm not like personally like, if I said this is my number 1, it has to stay my number 1. If we're doing a themed list, new games come out all the time that might change and shift things around, and I don't feel like, I guess, worried or beholden to, this was ranked super high before, so it must remain the same, or something like that. I sort of just go with the flow. Whatever I'm feeling in the minute, that's the game for me, and that's kind of how I sort of go about choosing what to play on any given day or week. I'm like, well, what am I feeling right now? And that might change a lot, or it might be that I go through kind of spurts of wanting the same game, same type of game, a bunch. So I want to know if you're the same. Do you like to switch it up? If you get into a game you like, do you want to play like only that game and really explore it and mine it for all that it's worth? If you list your games and you have your favorites, do your favorites stay fairly consistent, or do they switch up a lot? For me, again, I'm always sort of changing it up. If I did my top 100 today, we did it like a month ago, if I did today, it'd probably be pretty different. Like, you know, things would not be in the exact same space as before. They might not be wildly different, but they will be different. So that's what I want to know. Are you a fickle board gamer? Let me know in the comments below. And just remember that whether or not you do keep everything the same, and if Cosmic Encounter is your favorite game, it's going to forever be your favorite game, or if that game, you played it once, you loved it, played it again, hated it, the more meta, the more beta. Thanks so much for checking out that Metagame Minute. If you want to see Nick's last Metagame Minute, you can check it out right over there. If you go down here, YouTube's going to suggest something fantastic that the Brothers Murph have chosen for you to watch next. And make sure you subscribe and turn the bell on so that you get notifications for when we have new videos. Thanks.